Hi there, my name is Josh from Rocket Web Labs. Thank you for your time today. Before I show you how this all works, I want to give you a little background. I've been building this for over a year. I built a system that connects the website, MLS listings, an AI assistant, and a CRM all together. At the center of it is Matchmaker. Matchmaker helps agents connect buyers, sellers, and listings to uncover opportunities they might otherwise miss. Let's imagine someone visits a website for the first time. They've never spoken with the agent before. They don't have an account. They just know they're looking for a home. Instead of starting with filters, they start by talking to the AI assistant. They might say things like, I'm looking for a family home in Langford under $900,000 with at least 3 bedrooms. The AI understands what they're looking for and immediately recommends matching properties. From there, they can open a listing and continue the conversation. They can ask questions like, would this be a good home for a young family? What's nearby? How does this compare to similar homes? The AI doesn't just answer questions, it helps guide buyers through their search while learning what they're looking for. They can still use the traditional search page whenever they want. The search page gives buyers another way to explore properties using the interactive map and filters. Some people like searching visually, while others prefer simply asking what they're looking for. Both experiences work together, and every interaction helps the system better understand the buyer. When they find a property they're interested in, they can open the listing. They can see the photos, details, location, and everything they would normally expect. But this is where it becomes different. Instead of just browsing a listing, they can have a conversation with the AI assistant. They can ask questions like, what's the closest daycare? What is my mortgage going to look like? And what are the downsides of this home? The AI helps guide the buyer through their search while understanding what they're actually looking for. If they want to save their progress, they can create an account. Now the website becomes personalized. The system remembers their activity instead of treating them like a brand new visitor every time. It keeps track of the homes they like, the searches they save, and what they're interested in. While searching, buyers can save the criteria they're looking for. For example, they may want a detached home in Langford or Colwood within a certain price range with specific features. Instead of setting those filters every time they visit, they can save the search. Now their preferences are saved to their account, and this creates a better experience for the buyer, but it also gives the agent valuable insight into exactly what they're looking for. The same thing happens with properties they are interested in. When they like a property, it gets saved to their account. Now they have a personal collection of homes they're considering. For the agent, this shows more than someone simply browsing. It shows actual interest. Now let's look at the seller side. Just like buyers, sellers can start by talking to the AI assistant. Instead of asking about homes, they might ask, what's my home worth? Or, I'm thinking about selling my home. The AI asks the same questions an agent normally would. It collects a property's address, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, and other important details. But it also learns about the seller. For example, are you thinking about selling soon? Are you just curious about your home's value? What is your timeline? As the conversation continues, the AI builds a complete seller profile. If the seller wants a professional home valuation, they can complete the CMA request. Everything they've already shared carries through, making the process quick and easy. Once submitted, the seller is automatically added to the CRM. The agent doesn't just receive a name and phone number, they receive the property's details, the seller's motivation, timeline, and everything discussed during the conversation. Now let's move behind the scenes and look at what the agent sees. Everything we looked at on the website creates information in the background. The agent doesn't have to manually enter every detail. The system organizes everything automatically. This is a complete picture of each client. Instead of just seeing a name and phone number, the agent gets a full story. They can see their preferences, their saved searches, their liked listings, their conversations, their activity. The system also creates summaries and recommended next actions, helping the agent know where to focus. Not every person is at the same stage. Someone casually browsing is different from someone saving homes, requesting viewings, and sharing their timeline. The system tracks those signals and helps identify the leads showing the strongest intent. Now let's look at how appointments are created. Instead of the buyer having to find a phone number, send an email, or wait for a response, they can request a viewing directly through the AI assistant. For example, they can say, "I'd like to book a viewing for this property." The AI collects the important details, confirms what they're interested in, and creates a viewing request. That information then flows directly into the CRM. Now the agent can see upcoming viewings, manage the status, and keep everything connected to the client's profile. Now this is the part I'm most excited about. Most CRMs are built to store information. They tell you who's in your database, but they don't usually tell you who matches. That's what Matchmaker does. This is the original idea behind Matchmaker. It connects buyers and sellers already inside the database. The system looks at what buyers are looking for and what sellers are offering, then identifies where there may be a strong connection. For example, a seller has a 4-bedroom home in Langford. The system can identify buyers who are already looking for something similar. It explains why they matched based on location, budget, preferences, buying or selling intent. The goal is to help agents uncover opportunities that may already exist but would normally be difficult to find manually. The second part matches buyers with active listings. The system looks at what each buyer is searching for, their budget, location, preferences, and buying intent. Then it identifies listings that may be a good fit. This helps agents quickly see which properties they should be sharing with which buyers. The third part works from the seller side. When a seller enters the system, Matchmaker looks through the buyers already in the CRM. It asks, do we already know someone who may want this property? It identifies potential buyers whose needs align with that seller's home. So that's the complete system. It starts with someone searching for a home. The website helps them find properties. The AI assistant helps guide them. The CMA captures potential sellers. The CRM captures the relationship. The appointment system helps turn interest into action. And Matchmaker helps the agent understand the opportunities inside their database. Looking ahead, I see a lot of potential for brokerages as well. Right now, this helps individual agents understand their clients, manage relationships, and discover opportunities. The next evolution is bringing that same intelligence across an entire brokerage, helping managers understand activity, support their agents, and get a clear picture of what's happening across their office. The goal is to move beyond a traditional CRM that simply stores contacts and create a system that helps brokerages make smarter decisions using the data they already have. This system is built to work with the Victoria Real Estate Board market today, with plans to continue expanding to other markets, including Vancouver. It is also designed to work alongside my real estate website templates, allowing agents and brokerages to choose the setup that works best for them. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.